Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend who's going to spill the tea on everything pop culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. Alright you guys, we need to talk about Britney Spears' husband, Sam Asghari, and how a lot of people are thinking that Sam is part of a new conservatorship. Now listen to me, okay? So here, let's dissect this, let's talk about this. Grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's really talk about this because, listen, as a Britney Spears fan that I've been for over 20 years, her safety, her happiness, her well-being is number one for me. And a lot of people do not trust Sam Asghari, okay? Now, I have to tell you guys, my personal take on Sam, he doesn't give me any weird vibes, but lately, I have said, and I have opened up, and I have been open to a lot of criticism, where I'm thinking that something is not adding up, okay? Something is not adding up. Ever since they got married, they've hardly ever taken any pictures or videos together. He is always at the gym, and she's always in the old house dancing away and doing her modeling. Now, I understand how some pictures and videos are, older videos and content, but I also can't help but wonder, like, you just got married. Shouldn't you be more with your husband, right? And Sam, he literally does Instagram stories every single day, and she is hardly ever in them. A lot of people are also stating the fact that a lot of her posts on Instagram are getting deleted. She's even said herself that she wakes up and magically, poof, they're gone. And that, my friends, that's alarming to me, okay? Hi everyone, so this is Editing Sebastian, Future Sebastian. I just had a really good conversation with one of my really good friends, Lauren, and the bitch is a fucking, like, Britney investigator, okay? Like, she knows everything, honey. I've been trying to convince her to come on YouTube, but anyways, that's another story. She pointed out that months ago, there was a lot of rumors that Britney actually had Sam in her salary as her chef. And I went online and there was a lot of articles that says that Britney allegedly told a friend that he was in her salary as the chef, but she no longer employs him, and that he is not in it for the money, that he's not in it for anything else but love. But if these rumors are true, I really don't understand why. There's no other reason in my head as to why he would be employed. The only reason, and this is only reason I'm saying, is because I believe that it's true love. I want to believe is because maybe she had to like lie and demand that he was her chef so they can have a relationship and he can be in the house, and that was the only way for him to. Now, these are just like my crazy allegations, but that this was the only way she could bring him into the house without her father or her conservatorship people, would get like alarmed, and maybe they had like a secret thing for a while and until, she was freed. I have no idea. Or maybe until she said like, look, we fell in love, whatever. Who knows? I don't know, but it's just really interesting that there's just so many things, about Sam that just sort of like, it doesn't make quite sense. Also, Lauren, thank you, girl. She sent me a picture side by side of Kevin and Britney when they got married and Sam and Britney when they got married. And you can clearly see, of course, pictures are taken at different moments, but these two pictures, there is a little more light in Britney's eyes with Kevin, even though he's a fucking mess. But there's also, the picture with Sam doesn't look as happy. But also you have to take that into consideration that it's probably just like a bad picture, right? So yeah, just wanted to give you guys those little updates on the tea and a little more info. So thank you, Lauren, and let's go back to the video. A lot of people are now saying that they really do feel that Sam is part of her conservatorship, that or a new type of conservator. There's also like a rumor, now this is just a rumor, that she never really was freed from the conservatorship, but she was freed from her dad, and that Sam is the new conservator. Now, that's just a rumor that I've been seeing for some time now. And listen, I never want to believe anything regarding Britney that is not good for Britney. You know what I mean? Like, I never want to think that Britney's going through a rough time. And it really kills me to think that, could this be true? Now, her main thing was to get her father away from her, to get her father away from her decisions, to get her father far away. Now, what if the conservatorship was never really terminated in as a conservatorship, but the conservator, her dad, that's what was ended, but not the actual conservatorship. Now, I honestly, here's the thing, I do see that Britney is showing and doing a lot more things that we have not seen in over 13 years. Her just even like being more open about, more videos on vacation, inviting other celebrities to her wedding, speaking out more, talking about things more. Listen, every single day there is full-on conversations about Britney's mental health in the comments of every single post. She cannot post a picture of a fucking bouquet of flowers because they're saying the bitch is crazy, okay? That's just the way it is. Like, blink twice if you're okay, Britney. You know what I mean? There's always some kind of... People are never satisfied. There's always some kind of backlash that Britney is getting. And the reason that I'm doing this video, first and foremost, is the following. Look. Let's say Sam is her new conservator, right? She doesn't seem all that angry. She doesn't seem upset. She actually seems like she is healing. My personal beliefs, I don't believe it. I actually think that the conservatorship is done. I also think that Britney Spears, what she is expressing is 13, 14 years of being treated like a little kid and not being in the times. Just recently, she bought her first iPad, you guys. You know what? She is recently drinking coffee again. You know what I mean? So there's just a lot of things that I feel like people want to point out that it's, it's crazy. But imagine you've been trapped for so many years. It's sort of like you were frozen alive. And you were brought back to life, and you have to learn how everything works again. You have to learn how to be social. You have to learn how to use technology. You have to learn there's always this sort of like level on social media that either if you show too much, then there's something wrong with you. Everything has to be perfection. But if you show too much, then there's something wrong, or you're being too real, or whatever. You get canceled any way that you express yourself. She is learning these ways. She is learning the ways of controlling her own Instagram and her own social media. I feel it in my heart that there is something odd going on. I can't really put my finger on it, but it seems to me like Britney seems still so lonely. And that is what kills me, because for so many years since she started this whole Instagram thing, she just seems so alone doing her little modeling videos and her dancing videos. Like, she's always alone. She always is, shown alone. And that's why I got so happy about the wedding, because I was like, oh my God, she's surrounded by love. She's surrounded by big people who show that Britney is an icon. You always see Britney by herself dancing in her living room or doing, modeling videos. Now, I understand that there's somebody maybe recording this, whether it's Sam or the assistant, but I would love to see Britney in a selfish way. I mean, I don't have to demand anything, but I would just love to see Britney with more people, surrounded by more friends, and not always seem so alone. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I want to believe that Britney is living her happily ever after. I want to believe that Britney is happy. I want what she said in For the Record when she was dressed as the witch in Halloween, ready to go trick-or-treating. She said that she wishes that she would be with her man and her kids on an island somewhere. And I just hope that that is what she is getting. And I hope that Britney actually is happy, she is safe and healthy and living her best life. But what do you guys think? Are you getting a weird vibe like me? Or am I just a little overprotective on my girl Britney? I just really want her to be happy. Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.